What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all taking care of yourself today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, and comment, baby. And smack that doorbell for me, baby. You heard me? And keep God first, man, over everything. So on this note, my good people, I'm going to let this video take off. And I'm going to play catch up at the end, baby. Let's go.
2011 was sentenced to 30 years in a prison for raping Anne Marie Nieper in 2015. 16 of those years were suspended, and after receiving good time credit, he was released in 2022. Less than 1 year later, he sexually assaults April Hurley at gunpoint, ties her and her friend up, and lights them on fire, but not before slicing her throat from end to end. Police were called, and he was later arrested at a train station trying to flee, but only after killing 26-year-old Forbes 30 Under 30 startup founder and CEO Pava Laperi. Miraculously enough, the woman whose throat he had cut and also burned alive survived. This is her story, Trapped Anonymous.
And that's when he put me on the bed and pulled me up by the back of my head, by my hair, and put the knife in my neck and just started cutting my neck. And that's when I just sat there and my face on the ground just felt like it was burning. I felt like my face was melting off. Fire, he lights the fire.
All of these channels and publications and Graham at Chris Styles on Instagram, what he means to me. Take me to the day of this horrific incident.
So I had a friend over the prior night before. It was early in the morning. Me and my friend were asleep in the bed, in my room, in the basement. I was renting a room. My room was in the basement. A gentleman knocked on the door to my room. He was already in the house. He knocked on the door to my room and said, "Maintenance." I went back to sleep. I didn't think anything of it. He knocked again, maybe 5 or 10 minutes later, and said that there was a flood in the kitchen. That immediately alerted me. I got up, I opened the door, and no one was there. So I went up the steps to the kitchen. Immediately after I took maybe my second step around the corner, I was snatched up by my hair and held at gunpoint. He told me, "Don't make any noise, don't say anything, or he literally said, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." I immediately put my hands up. I was just looking at the ground, shaking, confused. I couldn't believe that it was really happening. He then tried to put me into the shared laundry room. At that point, I'm thinking about everyone else in the house that were also, renting rooms. I'm thinking about my comfortability in such a crazy situation.
Yeah.
So I told him that my bathroom was right there. So he puts me into my bathroom. The light in the bathroom was on, and he stands in front of me with the gun right in front of me, to my face. And he says, where's the money at? I'm like, I don't have any money.
Right.
He then hits me upside the head with the gun and was like, "Stop fucking lying. Where's the money at?" So I said, "It's downstairs." Because at this point, I just want to tell him what he wants to hear.
Yeah, whatever. There's money down there.
Just to keep my life. I don't know if the gun is loaded or not. He then asked me how many people were downstairs. I told him 1. He thought I was lying again. He hits me upside the head with the gun again. I said, I'm not lying. There's only one person downstairs, which was the truth. And he then tells me to get on my knees. And he duct tapes my ankles. He handcuffs me behind my back and duct tapes around my whole head to cover my eyes and duct tapes my mouth. He told me, you know, don't move, don't try to run. And he said, he whispered in my ear, don't worry, I'm not gonna rape you. So immediately I'm thinking he's gonna rape me. But I just sat there and he left the bathroom. He was, I guess, you know, downstairs for some time. Then he comes back to the bathroom. He takes the tape off of my ankles and stands me up. He takes me downstairs. He told me to move quiet and to walk slow. So as we're going down the steps, he's behind me with the gun. I'm walking down the steps. He's walking down behind me with the gun. And I hear my friend asking, like, are you okay? Are you okay? What's going on? Like, are you okay? And I'm nodding my head because I couldn't talk because there was still duct tape on my mouth. He tells us both to shut the fuck up. Don't talk to each other. So he then rips my shirt off and tells me to lay down on my stomach. He pulls my shorts off. So I'm completely naked at this point. But I'm still duct taped around my eyes, still duct taped at the mouth, and I'm still handcuffed. He took the handcuffs off of me to be able to remove the pieces of my shirt. And then he handcuffed me back. He then pulls me back out of the room by my hair. And there was like a maintenance room across, like a storage room across from my room. But every door had a key code to it. So he's like, what's the fucking code to this room? And I'm like, I don't know. That's the maintenance. Like, you're maintenance, right? How do you not have the code?
He was the maintenance guy.
Yes.
So you recognized him.
Yes.
You've seen him before.
I've seen him before. I recognize his voice. All of that.
Y'all ever had another interaction?
Feel
Yes.
it right here.
And what was that interaction?
Just him doing work around the house. Like he came and cut the grass. I had seen him walking from the store one day. You know, he was kind of just regular, like but he didn't wear like a uniform or anything like that. But I had no longer seen the previous maintenance man, so it was easy for me to think like, okay, he might not work here anymore. They must have someone new.
If you could describe his build.
He was really tall. He was like 6'4".
Wow.
6'4". Cocky, about 250 pounds, close to 300 pounds.
Wow. Okay, so he says, what's the code? You don't have the code, obviously.
I don't have the code to it, so he's still, you know, grabbing me by my hair, and he's got my head like down by the door, and he's like, what's the code? And I tell him I don't know. So he pulls me back into my room. And he sits me down on my knees, and he sits in front of me with his legs open. And he starts telling me like, I'm gonna make you give me head. And if you bite me, I don't care because I'm gonna kill you anyways.
What the
So I just didn't say nothing. I was just sitting there, and then he sits me up and he tells me to turn around and bend over. So at this point, I'm still completely naked. He then tells me to like shake my ass while he's directly behind me. And then I hear him like doing stuff around the room. He's moving around the room at this point, and then he comes back over behind me, cause I could feel like his legs on my feet behind me. So he then starts pouring something on me, which felt like baby oil, and he's like rubbing it all over my butt, and then he starts rubbing my vagina. And he starts fingering me. And smacking my butt. And he's still telling me to, like shake your ass, or, like move this way, sit this way, and stuff like that. So I'm just doing what he's telling me to do. And then finally, he stops. He sits me up, and I could smell weed, like strong, like it's close by me. I could smell it. He's rolling up a fucking blunt, like he's chilling.
And your friend is duct tape, handcuffed on the floor.
On the other side of the room.
Are you still blindfolded at this point?
Yes. So he starts, I could smell, the smoke from the weed. He starts smoking. And he tells me, he takes the tape off of my mouth and he tells me to hit the blunt. And I'm like, I'm shaking my head no. And I was like, I don't smoke weed. And he forces the blunt in my mouth, like, smoke this, smoke this. So I hit it one time, and then
All right,
like
y'all.
I start to feel my
I'm
body
pause
like
this video,
get
baby. I'm
high,
gonna leave
like,
this video up there. You know what I'm saying? This here kept having me getting dazed, man, because I'm just thinking, like, you know what I'm saying, what this woman going through. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And you could tell that she got some problems now. And you could tell that she got some little bit of low self-esteem about herself now. You feel what I'm saying? Because certain words she couldn't even speak on. You feel what I'm saying? It's like she was getting choked up trying to really remember and trying to really think what to say. You feel what I'm saying? Because he had did her so bad that it sounded like she got to be careful what she do, how she do now. You feel me? Because this man had done traumatized this woman for real, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a sick freak, man. Dude is a sick freak. You feel what I'm saying? People say it ain't no animal. I mean, it ain't no monster out there. It ain't no demons out there. Guess what? Dude is both of them. He had the demon in him and he had that monster in him. You feel me? Evil is out there for real, man. You know what I'm saying? It just gets inside that person. You know what I'm saying? And it make that person do the unthinkable things, the crazy things. They want to fantasize certain things. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? The devil always wants you to fantasize certain things. Because then he wants you to start reacting towards it. And then what you do, you wind up doing stuff stupid. You wind up making the bigger mistakes of your life because the devil is real. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if you don't get the help that you need. Especially you anticipate and, you know what I'm saying, and studying the Most High. You feel what I'm saying? The devil have you doing so much things, you feel what I'm saying? Because your mind ain't really wrapped tight around the things that you really want to do because, you know what I'm saying, your notebook is already on bad habits from the get-go. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, man, you know what I'm saying? And certain person can come back from this, but this dude here, he had done did all these women's like that, right? My thing is this here, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know this dude did all this here, right? Y'all be letting the wrong person out, but you got a person behind that cage did one thing, a murder, right? And they sit behind there 50 and 60 years. But you got a person doing all this rape and don't deal what they had to do, but the system have the nerve to let this cat go. You feel me? And he got out doing the same thing. It's like, man, it's like they get in there and they hypnotize certain people. When they go from parole board, you got to sit down. There be about 4 people in front of you, 5, 6. You sit down, you know what I'm saying? You got to play smart with them. You know what I'm saying? You got to make like that. You ain't that type of person no more. You feel me? And they be believing these type of people. You feel me? But they have somebody been in there, did one thing. You feel what I'm saying? When they sit in front of them, man, they ready to throw them back in the back. You know what I'm saying? Saying you ain't right. You threat to society. But you got these people that doing all these rapes, and y'all let these people go and knowing that they gonna get out and do the same thing because they is on the side like this they fantasy. This they fantasize stuff like this here. You feel me? What they do, hypnotize some of y'all? You know what I'm saying? When they go sit down in front of y'all? You feel what I'm saying? I don't get this, man. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying, man? I know the lady been, you know what I'm saying, you could tell she really, really messed up. You feel what I'm saying? And by that dude trying to do all that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. You feel me? It's not fun to be tied up. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I say that because, you know what I'm saying, I don't got robbed before. You know what I'm saying? Overtime, right? And that would make me feel like I don't trust nobody, you feel me? But when you got a person tying you up, your mind go to running on a whole different level. You feel what I'm saying? Like, oh man, this dude here trying to zip me up. You know what I'm saying? He already done came and got what he want. You know what I'm saying? They tie you with your own shoestring. I've been tied with my own shoestring. That back then was Converse back then. I'm talking about they had on hog tie, I mean everything. So I know what this lady was going through. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what make me right now today. Ever since that incident, I said to myself, nobody never tied me up no more. You know what I'm saying? I'ma die trying. You hear me? I don't care if you got that tool on you. I'm gonna die trying because automatically you come in that spot and you got that tool on, you feel me? 9 out of 10, you really ain't gonna live. You feel what I'm saying? So you might well fight until you die. That's how I see it now. You feel what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? Most people mentality need to get like that because it go for women too. Your mentality need to get like that because you can scream and been yelling and say, hey, somebody, and the person you had a friend over, he could have came to help you. You feel what I'm saying? Because 9 out of 10, this dude still gonna do what he need to do to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Once he go to tying you up, man, that's it. It's a wrap. You feel me? So if you got somebody downstairs, somebody kicking the door, say, hey, get up, you holler for help. You feel what I'm saying? That's where he can either save your life, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't got to worry. But if you get hit one time, guess what? You might live through it. But if you don't, guess what? You get tied up and they shoot you and do all the other stuff, guess what? And close the door on you, man, they might take the people about 20, 30 minutes to find out that you've been zipped up in there for about a whole hour, then you dead as a doorknob. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? People, don't be letting people tie y'all up, man. Fight until y'all, till something go wrong. You feel me? That's the best way to live. You feel what I'm saying? And women, don't be letting people take y'all off because they got a gun or whatever on you and they trying to take you off to rape you, to kill you. 9 out of 10, you ain't gonna make it. So you might well fight right there and let them do what they need to do to you right there, man. I'm telling you, that's the only way you're gonna stand your ground. Because they take you off and kill you and bury you, man, your family ain't gonna, sometimes they find your body and sometimes they just don't, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, my good people, you know what I'm saying? This is a crazy situation. That dude that's sick in the head, you heard me? And I don't know what thought of it, you know what I'm saying, put this cat back out there in the streets, you heard me? And I stand on that, you know what I'm saying? I don't promote no violence, but this dude right here, man, you know what I'm saying, man, how he did them people, man, you know what I'm saying? This is a sick individual, man. Sick. You feel me? So anyway, my good people, that's the end. I'm going to scratch that. That's all I got for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come and let me know, man, how y'all feel about this situation. You feel me? Or y'all agree everything I just said or you don't? It's totally up to you. But anyway, my good people, y'all know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, and comment, baby. Smack that doorbell for me, baby. You heard me? And keep God first, man, over everything. So on this note, my good people, I'm gone from y'all, baby. I'm gone.